Yeah, and Sim, we're gonna do this to you. This is gonna happen to you.
That's disgusting.
I found the perfect news.
I'm way past that age.
I found the perfect news for this guy, but this is what we're gonna do for you, bro.
I hate stuff.
This
like
is this is a thing.
I know
didn't
this
this
is
was a thing.
You know this is a thing?
I didn't know this was a thing.
This is India, and
This came up to a
our
thing. Bihar teacher coerced into marrying. Coerced?
Coerced.
This is crazy. Let's get into it.
That's on brute.
Acha.
Subscribe.
Yeah,
Subscribe, like.
comment.
Let's go. Apparently,
Is that
YouTube is pulling the strings on our channel.
Yeah,
we don't like
This
this.
is very.
This is very un-American, un-Canadian. Yeah, but the company's based out of America.
Yeah.
You know, we don't like this. We're being discriminated against. Yeah, this is horrible. Just because it's a brown YouTube channel, we should be given a fair chance.
Listen, we're on the last week and a half of the
the
home
year.
stretch of the year. We just need 250 more.
I'm moving away, so they have about a week to.
Oh yeah, you're going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's go. Let's watch the video.
Okay, yeah, let's get into this. So make sure you hit that subscribe button.
He was kidnapped and allegedly forced into marriage in Bihar. However, the bride said they both were in love and had been in a 4-year relationship. Avnish Kumar, a government school teacher from Rajoura, was seen being forcibly held by a group of men, one gripping his cheeks while the other forced his hand to apply vermilion to the bride.
Could you imagine?
The incident took place.
All right, I gotta give it a second.
What was they doing to him? Like pulling his face?
Bro, they kidnapped this guy off the streets. Like he was going to school because he's a teacher in an e-scooter, and then 2 vehicles popped out,
Yeah.
kidnapped him, beat him up.
I took him to get married to some chick.
They beat him up first, kidnapped him, and then took him to his lover's. They said they were in a serious relationship.
How old is he?
Forced them into marriage. Huh?
How old is he?
I don't know. He's in 40s probably. They didn't tell.
Oh, he's in his 40s. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's okay then.
Somebody else is.
That's okay then. At 40, you can be kidnapped and forced into marriage, sure.
Okay, we got the approval, guys. I'm just surprised the pundit's just going and doing his ritual.
Pundits don't give a fuck about anything.
He has no concern.
Pundits are very hardcore, man. Haven't you seen pundits sitting in the fire and thing?
Bihar's Begusarai on 13 December 2024. Forced marriage was also known as Pakaduwa Vivah, in which eligible bachelors are
There's a name for it.
Hold on, let me hear. Yeah, no.
There's a name for it.
abducted and compelled to marry women from families who cannot afford dowries. In these cases, neither the consent of the boy nor the girl is sought. You might have seen this in films such as Atrangi Re and Jabariya Jodi. During the 1970s and 80s, this was widespread across many districts in Bihar, including Begusarai, Lakhisarai, Munger, Jahanabad and Nevada. Earlier, these marriages were organized as a social initiative. But by the 1990s, criminal gangs got involved. According to the State Crime Records Bureau, over 10,000 cases of forced marriage were reported in 2019. The following year, over 7,000 cases were.
That's mental. But in like that part of India, they do crazy stuff. Like we don't even hear half of it. Like it's crazy.
This is normal. This kind of seems like it's just normal.
It's like jungle law. I mean, literally, you're in the jungle, but jungle law.
How is this not banned? How is this? How is there not a law against this?
Because those states operate in their own country. It's like going to California. California has its own laws.
Yeah,
same as there. Like Bihar is like they're backwards. Like you wouldn't believe.
Like all these are kidnapped marriages. Like people got kidnapped.
7,200 and what 2020?
Yeah,
estimated. That's what they know of.
Yeah, that's what they know of.
This is the one that they don't know about.
Reported between January and November. Unfortunately, this still continues in parts of India. According to NDTV, the police stated that 2024 saw the highest number of reported forced weddings in the past 30 years. Many such marriages go unreported due to fear of violence from the criminals involved in the abduction and societal pressure. In a landmark case in 2023, the Patna High Court nullified a 10-year-old forced marriage because it did not include the Saptapadi ritual, which was an important part of a Hindu marriage under the Hindu Marriage Act 1992. 1955. In Avnish Kumar's case, he was on his way to work in an e-rickshaw when two SUVs suddenly blocked his path. A dozen armed men surrounded him, holding him at gunpoint. He was beaten, kidnapped and forcibly dragged into a temple. The bride Gunjan from Lakhisarai district said she had been in a serious relationship with Avnish. According to her, they spent time together at his home in Katihar, where he was initially posted as a teacher. She said she also visited his school. However, when her family approached Avnish about marriage, he denied the relationship and refused to marry her.
Good. Avinash, very good. You're the man. Yeah.
He refused to marry her.
Were they in an actual relationship, or that's just some crazy Hindu stuff?
Bro, at that point, any girl can just go up to you and be like, I was in a serious relationship with this guy. Get me married.
But that's crazy stuff. That's crazy. That lady is very crazy.
Well, she had the...
And her family is nuts. But was she actually in a relationship? Or was that
No, it's because he denied the relationship.
Yeah, as he should have. As he should have.
He denied. His brother ran.
As any good boy would. A good man would.
The brother saw the crazy coming.
I didn't do anything. I did nothing. मैं कुछ नहीं किया. Well, come on, you denied too.
With that crazy person? Yeah. Holy crap.
Go
There's probably signs.
Even if they were in a really good relationship, he probably would have denied it still if he just popped out of the blue and said, this is him, and his family's at the door, or her family's at the door. You're like, man, come on.
He was probably thinking, I got a little sign.
Yeah, and like rural Indian Dinania, man, that's hardcore.
So
2024,
the numbers are supposed to be the highest reported in 30 years. So that's probably over 10K, right?
Mac, if you ever ended up in that situation, I personally would fly to India. I'd hire people or come myself. I wouldn't need people. What am I going to hire like 80-pound Indians for? I'd come myself. I'd kidnap you. I'd get you out of Dodge, buddy. I have an extraction plan.
Yeah.
He might be with me, but he probably wouldn't want to go to Bihar because he's way too like religious looking, and I'd have to protect him too. But I would take you. I'd take you. I'd keep you safe, all right? I'd get you out of there.
No. This is how we get Sim married.
No.
We gotta find somebody that just comes and points it. Auntie, uncle.
If you did that, you'd take out my AK and just be like...
We would have to... this is the only way we're gonna get Sim onto the...
Yeah, no. He shows up at my house. Oh,
hey!
Hell,
one of our subscribers commented and asked if you're married.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh no, they asked if we were. Just relax, okay? Yeah, not both, not me.
We can make this happen.
No,
we can make this happen.
No,
if this is not a law yet.
So let's watch the rest of this. This is psycho clown show.
पकड़िए दीजिए तो बात कर दीजिए तो पकड़िए ओम मंगलम मंगलम गरुड़ध्वजा मंगलम पुंडरीकाक्षाय मंगलाय तनो हरि ओम नमो ओम सौभाग्यवती सर्व शांति शांति बोले कालू बाबा की जय.
After the marriage, Gunjan went with her family to Avnish's home in Rajora, but Avnish managed to escape and his family refused to accept Gunjan. Gunjan had filed a police complaint seeking justice, while Avnish had also reported being kidnapped and assaulted.
It's great that they recorded the whole thing so that he can show it to the police.
Yeah.
like how stupid. Indian... God, I'm going to go here. Here we go.
Here we go. I'm going to
Indian people are so stupid when, like, look at this. Like, they kidnapped the guy. They're recording the whole thing. Now it's all over the internet. Like, the guy is... He's going to get away with it. I mean, he's going to get free from this whole nonsense, hopefully.
Yeah.
But, man, what a mess. Imagine just getting up one day and you're just in your scooter driving to work and all of a sudden you're in the back of a van getting married to some crazy chick.
What was my thought is, what was
like,
the expectation?
That's like a nightmare, man. Like, that's a nightmare right there. Yeah. Imagine going to sleep and having that nightmare. It's like you're like at gunpoint, like, huh?
Did you see what she looked like?
Yeah,
she looked like some Atma came on her or something.
Yeah.
Right? Like, her hair is just... Yeah. Is it like, what is it, Sandoor or Mendi or what?
She had
what's going on with her hair?
Bihari on her head, man. I don't know what they're doing. And then doing something mess. The Pandit is the one that should really be taken to jail. He's like, he doesn't break a beat. Like, his voice doesn't stop the whole video.
Yeah.
He's not looking at the guy or at the girl. He's just nonstop. He's just throwing it and he's just talking.
How is the man just like
Because he gets paid.
No stress.
He gets paid for the ceremony. If it happens, if it's fruitful or it's not, he's getting paid.
Yeah, I guess. Eh?
It's like a contract, man.
Because those other guys that are holding him back are the criminals.
Yes.
They don't look like criminals, first of all. They're
just random guys that got paid by somebody too, man.
It's the group
She
mentality.
probably paid them.
It's the group mentality, right?
It's the pack.
That's why
the pack
the pack mentality. You know how like we talked about it before.
Yeah, Indians are good in packs.
Yeah. So they're
They're
not
like
criminals.
wolves. You need like about 100 of them to do anything substantial.
That's how
Like,
gangs in India start.
Yeah, just like
It's like let's
it's not like 1 or 2 guys that are like over 200 pounds and like 50 guys that are like 80 pounds.
Getting back to this one, thank you, Brutes, for another great video. This is I don't know what the expectation was. What was she thinking?
They're stupid. They're just uneducated people.
Like what were you gonna think was gonna happen when the marriage is done? You're gonna go home. What do you?
They don't think
you're just gonna have to accept it now. Like
they don't
this
think
is it?
like normally. It's like a very like the wires in their heads are crossed. I think they have very they're mentally very off people to do something like that. Like
is it like a culture thing?
It's like that that girl, and somebody's probably gonna speak up on the line, but this very like backwards mentality, like that's normal to her. Like she's in a relationship and she wants to get married, so that's what they do there. That's like a thing to like do. And that is, it's like to us, it's like, oh my God, like what are they doing? But to them, it's like, oh, whatever. It's like any other Saturday. So yeah, it's crazy. They do that. Like look at that. Like look at how many cases there are. Like over 7,000 people, man.
Well, reported higher in 2024, so I wonder what the number is. But why isn't there like a law? Why isn't the police involved in this at all?
Police don't give a shit. No wonder everybody wants to get out of there. I mean, get out of there meaning get out of India.
Yeah.
Like especially like in the rural areas. Like who wants to stay in something like that? Like that guy's just working.
Yeah.
He's going to work. The next thing he's getting married. Like how crazy is that?
No, but the fact that this is like normalized is really weird to me. I don't understand what the thinking is between like what do you expect is going to happen, and the law doesn't do anything about it. So anybody can at any point just.
I think there is law, but they still try to do it though, because they both filed a police complaint. I don't know what's going to happen with them, but yeah, it's done now.
This is so like
It's crazy.
bizarre to me.
Very bizarre.
Anyways, give us your thoughts.
Comments, suggestions. Anybody want to go to Bihar and get married? Let us know.
I will pull off the kidnapping for you guys if you need it, but you just gotta let me know.
Village stuff, man. That's what they do.
Yeah.
That's what happens over there.
Yeah, there you go. You guys got a glimpse of it. If you aren't married, and if you think you're never gonna get married, we can do this way if you need to send you there.
Rough stuff.
Other than that, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Let's get us to that goal of 1,000 before the end of the year. So make sure you keep liking and subscribing. Otherwise, we'll see you guys in the next one.
Wait.
Good. Peace.